Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Batchatillon Bourrasque. It's the Tier 8 French Premium Medium Tank. It's located on the northwest spawn of Fjords, and you've got a pair of them here, which is, first one's under the command of BassmanFromHell, and the other one is Ironman7789, and they're both from RBRN2 clan. Okay, well, armed with a 105mm gun. It's an autoloader with 2 shots. It's basically the turret of EBR-105 and a Batchat 12-ton. It's 2 light tanks that make a medium tank, but it's actually very effective because it's got a burst, an individual damage of 360 alpha, and with a burst it could actually do 720 alpha and in just 2 seconds. And the standard reload is around about 21.54 seconds, but both Bassman and Ironman have managed to cull that down quite a bit, get it lower. Okay, let's see how they get on in this battle. Bassman's moving ahead, Ironman's staying behind. Oh, he's been spotted by someone. Oh, it's a Type 64, and he gets double tapped there and gets wiped out. Only takes 1 round from Bassman, but he fires around in the direction of the Jagdpanzer IV, who actually expires under the guns of our T-52. So, first kill to Bassman. Now, Bassman and Ironman do actually regularly play together as platoonies, and they're quite skillful as well. They've sent me quite a few replays, so I will be doing these over the near future. Because as you know, there is a bit of a problem with the replay sites at the moment, and this replay is from May last year. Yes, I know, hideously long time ago, but it's rather a good idea to use up the time whilst we're waiting for the replay site to get these replays done. He only fires 1 round in because that AMX-5100 has a vicious 100mm gun that can fire back quite quickly. And I suspect he was aiming in this direction, but he takes the second round again, and well, he gets a low roll with the second round. The first roll was a low roll as well. But he is picking up damage assistance, and that KV-85, well, he's coming over the hill with abandon, and Bassman's still reloading. 20.20 is his reload time, but I think that KV-85 is about to learn a lesson. That's the first one, that's the second one. So he's lost a huge amount of hit points, 757, but we did take 1 shot back from that 85mm for 140. And it was an HE round at that, and he's out the game. The M44 got him in the end. Okay, so we've reloaded and we're pulling back because obviously we have taken some damage, but we want to regroup with Ironman7789, who I'll probably just call Ironman from now on. It's slightly easier, and of course Bassman is Bassman. Okay, now what are they going to do? Ironman's still staying in his position at the moment, guarding the this northern end of the map. You can see that Bassman, or rather Ironman's guarding that area. Bassman's decided to come back to fall back to where the team would normally defend their cap area from. I wonder if he's expecting the enemy to come flying through the eastern pass. A T-44 has been seen there, and it looks like Ironman is retreating in this direction. Okay, so we might be seeing a T-44 appear any moment on the corner. Not there, but slightly over to the left. T-44 may be an AMX-5100. Ironman's in a position to help. He's sitting behind the bushes, and there's the AMX-5100 coming down. Oh, we just got stunned by the Arty, but there's the T-44, just as I said. Now it pulls back, his push mechanic didn't get him with the first round. Got him with the second one, and got a high roll for 389. Remember, this Ironman, he could double tap that guy. He did fire in this direction, but he missed. So the T-44 did fire over here. Apparently, Ironman got the AMX-5100. Okay, we're loaded, ready to go. The scores are even at the moment, so it's still anyone's game. That T-44 can't have gone very far. Ironman's moving across to try and see if he can spot him. somebody fired in this direction. It was the T-44, and, well, Ironman gets one shot on target. Our second shot misses. Oh, but we're so lucky because, in fact, it was the M44 who took out the T-44 there. And he said, thanks, Arty, which is always nice to see, because if a player thanks their Arty for helping them out. Of course, Bassman is an Arty player, so he does know that what an Arty is doing, and of course he will appreciate them if they do their job. Okay, so again, Bassman's going to be the one who takes the lead and is pushing ahead. Oh, we just spotted a Type 59G, the gold version, moving across that road. Now he's going to want to get to the trees here. Enemy Arty just fired in our direction. Now that Type 59 is not going to want a 105mm round in him, but he's going to get two if he's not careful. Well, neither of the shots hit target. Looks to me like Ironman's sitting safe behind us. We can't really leave the cap area, because if we do, we'll lose both M44s. In fact, now it's just down to 4 players left on the team, the M44s and both Bourrasques. But that should be enough to win the game. Oh, the Type 59 just took the opportunity to change position. Now he's looking over there at us. Can he see us? I'm not sure he can see us. I think the camo on these Bourrasques are so good that he couldn't make us out. Okay, we've reacquired him, and the M44 pipes up and puts a round into him and squeezes some more hit points out of him to make him a one-shot for both of our guys. Now this is a dual replay, by the way. We've got replays from both players, so you get to see it from both perspectives. Okay, first shot's out. Didn't hit the target, but we'll chase this Type 59. Oh, Ironman got his hit, and there's the kill shot from Bassman. So we've got that one dealt with. There's now 4 left on the enemy team, 3 left on our team. So one of the M44s did survive, but the other one got wiped out. The question is, who wiped it out? Was it the Chi-Ri? I think I did hear the cap go. And yes, the Chi-Ri goes down to Ironman with just 2 shots. These tanks are absolutely terrifying if there's a pair of them working together. The sheer ability to do 1,440 hit points of damage if all 4 shots connect could be literally the death of any tank at tier 8 if they get caught in the wrong position. Unfortunately, we've just lost the M44. He went down, and now we're looking at a Super Hellcat. Now, he wanted there to move across the field of fire of the Super Hellcat. He dodges one shot, and he has one loose. But remember, the Super Hellcat doesn't have much in the way of armor. And there you go, he's out the game. So that's another kill for the Bassman. So he's got 2, Ironman's got 3. One more kill, and between them, they've got a brothers in arms. Okay, they're both going to go down the eastern pass together. The enemy would have seen what actually happened with Bassman, and they wouldn't have seen him turn around, because by that time he would have been unsighted. And now he's coming down this pass with them not expecting him coming from this direction. They're probably expecting him to go down the conventional way directly south towards the cap area. They probably aren't expecting him to come from this direction, coming up behind the cap, not from the front. Okay, the enemy team's got an M44 and a Chi-Ri. Chi-Ri's got an autoloader. M44 hasn't, but of course, you know, the M44 can be quite deadly in the hands of somebody who knows how to use it. This was pre the changes where they actually nerfed the M44. So it's capable of doing 550 alpha if it gets a direct hit and a pen. And, well, the armor on the Bourrasque is thin enough to pen. Okay, they're being very cagey. They've stopped where the Chi-Ri was last seen. I suspect they feel that the Chi-Ri's probably waiting in ambush for them. And the Arty, well, he could be on the peninsula, or he might be just around the corner. Okay, they're both going to go for it. If you go two at a time, It's much more difficult for the enemy to avoid being hit. The Chiri's behind us. Okay, so we stop here. First shot does connect. Second shot connects. Third shot connects. So one shot missed, but the Chiri is badly wounded. Got to stay here just for a moment to reload. If the M44's on the peninsula, we might hear about it when we get shot in the rear, but I don't think he's there. I think the M44 is somewhere else. Okay, Iron Man gets in position, and there's the kill shot from Iron Man. So he's got 4 kills, and Bassman's got 2, so we need Bassman to score the next kill so that they can get a brothers in arms together. Just need to find the Arty's waiting for us. Oh, he just drowned himself. What a wally. What a total goit. Here's the replay from Iron Man's perspective. Okay, we've said goodbye to Bassman because he's now going to go out and scout ahead of us. The view range of this little tank is 390 meters, so you don't need both to go at the same time, although they can provide protection for each other. What we're going to see is Iron Man's going to select a position where he's got a bit of cover and he can see plenty of what's actually going on. I wouldn't have knocked that hut down because that actually would give away that where you are. It's much easier just to leave it there, but there must be a reason why he did that, and it could be to do with getting all his angles covered. Okay, you can see everywhere on that road. There's the type. Oh, he got one shot in. In fact, actually, it was Iron Man who got the kill, and then he fired one at the Jagdpanzer IV, and he got that one in as well, so he connected with both shots. That's why the Type 64 died so quickly. It wasn't down to Bassman. It was actually Iron Man who wiped him out so quickly. Okay, so he's acting as cover now, whilst Bassman rather is covering the pass. So if something comes into sight, he should be able to get a shot. First one in, and he connects. Gets a low roll for 311. Second shot doesn't connect. His reload time is 19.51. It's very low. That's even lower than Bassman's. Okay, the AMX5100's parked himself in such a way that we can't get shots on him from here. And, well, we're worrying about those enemy tanks coming from the south. So that's why we changed position. Okay, we've got the KV-85 coming in. We're loaded. First shot misses it, went underneath the 85. And the second shot didn't pen. That's why the guy stayed absolutely still. He was being fired at. There's Bassman shots. Still waiting for the reload to go through. Bassman pulls away. Okay, we go back. Almost loaded. And the Arty finishes him off for the kill. Okay. Super Pershing. Fires one in side of the turret. And that one's absolutely dead side of the turret. So he gets a pen there. Unfortunately, we only got one round in, but it was a high roll for 378, so that was worthwhile. They're using standard APCR with these shots. The 190 Alpha on the standard APCR with the premium APCR, you actually get 240 mils a pen. And there's that T44 we saw. He's changing position again. He's got the silos, or the barns, right, not the barns, the silos, right next door to him. And there we see a Burt. Unfortunately, it's not our kill. The Chimera gets him. MX5120. Oh, so close to the turret. And we were spotted. But the AMX5100 did take fire. He's going back to his firing position. He's now unspotted. I can see why he picks this spot now, actually. That particular position does give you good cover. Picks the last moment before he goes into cover. Lovely shot, clean kill. No way that the enemy can respond because they're out of the game before they can do anything about it. Now we've got Chiri and the Type 59 Gold behind us, and we've got the T44 ahead of us. Bassman's just seen the T44, but he's lost sight of him now. Okay, what have we got to the south? Well, the ones to the south of us at the moment are outside range. We can't see the Type 59G, so we're clear to go across the gap here. T44 is going to be behind us when we, or in front of us as we come up behind him. Where are you? There he is. First shot connects. Second shot connects, but it's not enough to kill him. But Bassman did go across the gap, and the T44 was looking at him, not at us, and the M44 saves us by killing the T44 and saving Bassman from being hit. And he thanked Arty. Oh, Arty firing behind. Okay, both guys together now. I think that Ironman's just going to stay here for a moment. Just wants to make absolutely certain everything's okay. Yes. Oh, and there's the Type 59G who just came in behind us. Looks like he wasn't ready to shoot. So he saw us, but he didn't do anything about it. Oh, and the enemy, Arty, was very close to getting Ironman there. I think it was actually... Oh, we took one in the rear from the Type 59, and it was an HE round. Thankfully, it was hitting the tracks, I think, and he didn't lose any hit points. He burned his repair kit straight away because obviously once the tracks are gone, you are a sitting duck, and he didn't want any more hits to come in our direction. Type 59's repositioning. Now we're reloaded, ready to go. But he's sitting behind a rock at the moment, so there's not a lot we can do. And the cap just went off, but it's stopped again. Oh, that was close. I think he may have been driving while he was typing. And it looks to me like both of them decided they want to get that Type 59 first. So they're both headed towards him. This is the sight you do not want to see. Two Raptrack Bourrasques headed in. Okay, his first shot missed it, didn't pen. Second one did. And Bassman goes in and kills him off. So it's 3 versus 4 now. Okay, now we're reloaded. We're ready to go. Ooh, take one from the Chiri, but the Chiri can't take more than one shot, and he's out the game just with one. Okay, quick handbrake turn. Yep. Nice. Okay, back we go. Originally, I don't think Wargaming really expected players to wolfpack the Bourrasque or work as a pair, but they can be dreadfully dangerous to the enemy. If you ever see a pair like this coming towards you, you are in danger. Now he's going to sit back here, see if we can put a round in from distance. He does. One round in. It's a high roll. Second shot doesn't connect, but Bassman does, and that guy's out the game. So it's 2 versus 2 now. And I should say that Ironman does have 20% of the enemy hit pool, so he could have a high caliber. I say could, doesn't necessarily mean you have got it. You have to wait till the end of battle results. And sadly, with the way the replay systems are working at the moment, we won't have any end of battle results for any of the replays being put up on the replay sites because they're not showing any results. Come on, Wargaming, fix your system. I know you claim it's not part of your job to actually do that, but it really is. If you want to promote this game, you have to enable us to get the replays and get the replay results. Okay, Ironman's going to hang back and see if the enemy suddenly appears from a distance. Nope. Okay, Bassman hasn't found anyone. He's just hanging back for the moment just to see what's going on. It's all safe, so he's going to come down. But what we didn't know at the time, yes, is what we're about to see. We saw it in the other replay. Okay, Iron Man being very cautious, with good reason. He covers his quarters. But what he didn't see was the Chi-Ri was sitting in a little alcove there. Takes one, takes the second, pulls into cover. The M44 fires over the top, and he does get stunned, but he doesn't get hit. Okay. Bassman fired both his rounds, so they're both on reload. Right, now it's time for the Chi-Ri to die. And we're reloaded. Chi-Ri tries once. One shot fails. Tries to go for the second one. Carefully aimed. Yes! Kill. So 4 kills now to Iron Man. 2 kills to the Bassman. And that's just to clear off and find that Arty. And what a disappointment of a player. Yes, the Arty goes and drowns himself, which doesn't happen to all Artys. Good Artys fight to the death. Here's the end of battle results, and you can see the BassmanFromHell managed to get a second-class tanker in the Bourrasque on his game. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, and a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. His win rate from that game was 4,025, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a quick look at the Iron Man. His game was a first-class tanker, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills, he got 4 exactly, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, in fact he got 6, and he also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall, and his win rate from that game was 8,051, which is considerably higher than Bassman. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, we can see when it came to damage, Iron Man easily got the highest with 4,209. The second highest was the Chi-Ri, who was still alive towards the end of the game with 3,158 hit points. And the third highest on damage turned out to be the Bassman with 2,882. When it came to kills, it was actually shared between the Iron Man and the Chimera on his team, who had 4 kills apiece, and so did the Chi-Ri on the enemy team. And when it came to second place, that actually is Bassman, who got 2 kills. So did the M44 on his own team. And 3 members of the enemy team also managed to get 2 kills. Their Type 59 Gold, their Super Pershing, and their Chi-Ri, the other Chi-Ri rather. When it came to base XP, it's actually, yes, it's the terrible duo. Yes, Iron Man managed to get 1,391 base out of that game. 1,163 XP went to Bassman, and the third highest was the Chimera with 871. So the 2 heroes of our video actually managed to get over 1,000 base, and the nearest one to them was the Chimera. We can see that Iron Man fired 21 shots in the game, 17 direct hits and 13 penetrations, 4,209 hit points, of which 721 were at more than 300 meters. He also received 6 hits from the enemy. 4 of them penetrated, 2 non-penetrations, and 1 hit by way of splash damage. That was the near Arty shot, which landed near him. But he did actually get hit up the rear, I seem to remember, in the tracks. That may have been one of the non-penetrating shots that actually came from the Type 59G. He actually spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 4, and did 1,065 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 123,921 credits for the game, 61,961 from personal reserves, 185,882 credits altogether, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 159,486 credits profit. 2,086 XP for the game, times 2 for the first victory, 4,174 for mission completion, 209 for this being a premium vehicle, 2,086 from personal reserves, took away 10,642 experience points altogether. So let's have a quick look at the results for Bassman. And in Bassman's results, we can see he fired 18 shots, got 10 direct hits on the enemy, 9 penetrations, 2,882 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 1 hit from the enemy. It was a hit by way of splash damage, and he spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did 2,043 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 107,418 credits from the game, 53,709 from personal reserves, 161,127 altogether, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables took away 126,289 credits profit. 1,744 XP times 2 for the first victory, 175 for this being a premium vehicle, and 3,664 experience points altogether. So a fantastic game by both players. A better result for Ironman than for Bassman. But then Bassman was taking the extra risk of going out there, finding the enemy, and taking the lead on most occasions. But then he's used to it, and of course they do share the responsibility between them. But it was a fantastic game. Just goes to show that if you see 2 Bourrasques coming towards you at high speed, run! Run! Don't stay! Run! Just get away as quickly as you can, because you're going to get absolutely mullered if you don't. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.